14 and our 12 millimeter. 14 millimeter, you're going to take this off the top. Now, I'm not real sure why this rubber boot is on top, but do not lose this part, guys. I'll show you why. It has some kind of check valve inside of it. I'm only guessing if it gets hot, it allows air to escape. Maybe it allows some kind of flow there. And take this off. Next, I'm going to take this piece right here off. It's a little plug. Be careful. The manual says you should do 600-mile oil change. We're going to do this one at 60 miles because this is our demo bike and it gets ridden pretty hard. I've been hearing a couple people call and need this exact part right here. Rawrrparts.com does carry this part, although they are kind of in scarce quantity right now. Double check that guy. Now, same wrench from your kit. You want to go down low and use your 12 millimeter up top, 14 up top, 12 down low. And loosen this up. With your oil change kit, you'll also get a crush washer, and we highly recommend that you replace this crush washer every time. There's a little magnet on here. You want to check your magnet. Excuse me there. And we are missing a crush washer. Nope. Here it is. Now it's in the oil. Okay. So always check to make sure you don't double washer it or lose that washer. You'll also receive that in your kit. Let that drain. Really recommend to go ahead and just walk away, let this drain for a while. Getting a small, it's already down pretty low on this one, huh? This has me worried. These are supposed to hold 100 milliliters. And this is pretty dark, as you can probably tell. I'll bring it up where you can see it. You didn't get a lot out of this oil change, and it is pretty dark, so we'll let that completely drain and be right back. Okay guys, we're back. It's been at least 10 minutes since I've had any liquid dripping out of the bottom of that. And I gotta say, I didn't get a lot at all. Has me a little concerned. Will say I'm glad that we did this service just after 60 miles to make sure. Like I did say, you can do this without the cover if you'd like. There's just enough room to get back in there. But I really think anyone doing this should just pull the cover. There was some grease inside here. Let's clean that out. Check to make sure you're not missing this bolt here. And let's put this on. All right. So everyone should remember the bottom bolt, although you could take this apart, you could actually drain all your oil with everything that came with the machine as far as the tool kit, but if you're going to put it back on, it's recommended. I believe we have 12 pounds of torque for the bottom. So let's get up to that. Okay, your bottom's supposed to be 12 pounds. There we go. That's on there. Remember, we used the crush washers, so you don't really want to take that back off. Next, we're going to do our handy dandy kit oil, which is GL-485 weight, I believe, and 100 milliliters. I'm going to go ahead and start adding that in. And there you go. This is in the good, nice, and slow process. Got a little extension for that. Aha, here we go. This is what I wanted to see right here. been reading up on this, and not a whole lot of hard technology, hard truths or whatever you want to call it, instructions on this. So, from a motocross mechanic experience, a lot of times we have a little overflow valve. The bike's perfectly level here, so this is what I wanted to see. Now, I'll just keep wiping that a little bit as it goes. I'm going to go ahead and put the top back on now. I had to take this off. I'm not sure, like I say, what it is, but I did look. There's no kinds of vents. Doesn't pop up and down. I think it may have just been something that holds in another application. Maybe it holds it from getting lost. But I'm going to put this back on, and the reason that I took that off, I'll show you in a second. Is all this will fit in there. Now the bottom is 14. Top is 10 foot-pounds of torque up top. Like I said, these bolts are some specialty bolts at the moment, so let's don't over tighten and break something. And this barely fits in there. I don't have to get a better extension for next time. Alright. Almost. There we go. All right. There you have it. Might even be able to slip this back on. Yeah, see, like it never happened. Okay, now, I feel like this is still oozing out. Let's let it drain. We don't want to overfill this bad boy. Take time to go ahead and clean around it while you're doing this. The future. Like that's the last of it. We're going to put the bolt back in. So maybe something you guys, you know what, I'd recommend, since we know that 105 plus spillage, or minus spillage there, will get to the overflow. If you just got a Rawrrr, why don't you get it onto your dealership, or do it yourself. Just take these bolts off. Let's check, make sure this is still there. And if it is there, get your fluid, maybe top it off. See make sure you got enough in there. I think I may check this every few rides just to see what's going on with it. There wasn't a lot of oil or grease underneath it. And the drain plug was pretty, it was on there tight. So I don't know how we lost the fluid, or maybe it just somehow got misplaced or not put in, but there you go. Put it back together.